Hello students, welcome to our Rockstar Virat Power YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to learn about 3.1 If Poem Workshop Session by PM Rathod. If you have not subscribed our channel, please subscribe our Rockstar Virat Power YouTube channel so that you will get every video notification at the right time so that you can see the video soon. See, we are going to study firstly some questions given in the margin, like margin questions or chapter pages questions. See, the questions are given like, what does the poet call people who twist the truth to suit them? Answer is like, the poet calls the people who twist the truth to suit them as a news. The second question is given like, who should you react when someone lies about you and hates you? How should you react when someone lies about you or hates you? You should not start dealing in lies yourself or give way to hating. Anybody can react on their way, but you should react as you are, as personality you have, as a human being as you have. See, now we will solve English workshop regarding this poem. Like, read the following bits of advice and state whether you agree or disagree with them. Students, now please listen carefully that as I am a teacher, I am telling you to do this one, to do that one. But I will suggest you one more thing, that any person giving you advice, whether you are taking that advice or not, it depends on you. If I tell you that you should see all the videos, but you are not seeing that video, it is like you make your decision and its conclusion will like, if you don't see the videos of English literature or if you don't study properly of English literature, then obviously you will not be like good at English literature. That's why if you have given any advice from any other person, like stranger, your colleagues, your people around you, you have the power to agree with it or disagree with. See, get angry when others commit mistake. Will you agree with it? I will not. That's why I write disagree. Next question, next the bit of advice is like, keep friendship with all classes of people. I will agree, like we should not react or we should not act like I am too much something like that way. No, you had to socialize people with a good way you have. Run away from troubles. Disagree. Like, I will not run away from troubles. I will face that troubles and I will try to make my all the things perfectly so that I will succeed at one day. Hate the rich people and help the poor. Disagree on hating rich people. Get angry when others blame on us. I will disagree for this. I will not angry on the people where they will blame on me. Then reconstruct something we have built with care even if it has been broken by others. Yes, because if we feel like, why should I do this work for them? They will not doing their work by themselves. Then why should I? That's the point when you got internal something like your inner calm will be like, no, it will be useful for you and for your health also. So it is useful to do your work in a positive way. Question number 2 is given like, pick out and enlist the positive and negative qualities from the poem in the respective column. Which positive qualities and negative qualities you will take from the poem, you should have to give their answer. Like positive qualities in the given in the poems are like, keep your head means keep calm, control your mind's thought, like angry for angry purpose. Okay, make allowance for, don't give way to hating, keep your virtue, like this way. And the negative qualities are given in the poem also, like lose your head, twisted by news, talk twice, tired of waiting, in this way. Now we will move to the next question. Why do the lines in the poem begin with if you can question mark? What effect does this have? Answer is like the lines in the poem begin with if you can because the father is telling his son if he can behave in certain way even way things are negative, bad or not as per as liking, then he will grow up to be good and strong man. This has an effect of putting your point across using a condition. The reader is forced to think what he or she would do if faced with similar situation. Also, it maintains uniformity as all the advice begin with if you can. See. Now we will solve the next question. Look at the use of opposite reaction in the poem. Various opposite reactions are given in the poem. You should look at that opposite reaction and you should deal with it properly. For example, if you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs. Find 4 other such opposite reaction like keep your head and all are losing theirs. These are the opposite reactions. In the very next question is given like find 4 other such opposite reaction. You have to give such opposite reaction like if anyone is sad, an opposite reaction will be like happy. In this way you can understand very well. From the poem, note them down in your notebook. You have to note them down in your notebook. See, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you. Second one is given as if you can wait and not to be tired by waiting. Wait, not to be tired of waiting. Or being hated, don't give way to hating. Hated, don't give way to hating. Being hated, don't give way to hating. Like if you can dream and not make dreams your master. In this way. Then we will move to the next question, question number 5, like say what are the two impostors? What are the two impostors? Like the two impostors are Trump and disaster. The two impostors given in the poem like Trump and disaster. Can the unforgiving minute be made up of? What do you feel? Like I feel the unforgiving minute can be made up of 60 second worth or of distance run, so that we should not behave in another way. Say who should you trust when doubted? You should trust yourself when doubted. When anybody can doubt on yourself, but you should keep your trust on yourself that you can do it. Next one is like can you talk with and walk with? Answer will be like you can talk with crowds and walk with kings. The another is given like say when can earth become yours? Answer is like the earth can become yours when you feel unforgiving minute with 60 second worth for distance run, when you can keep your virtue and not lose the common touch if neither friends nor foes can hurt you. Next one is like should you start rebuilding with old tools? Should you start? Answer is like you should start rebuilding with old tools when things that you gave your life to has been broken. The next question is given like say why. What is why? Do knaves twist the truth? Knaves twist the truth to make tramp for fools. Next one is given like should you consider all men equally important? Should you consider all men should be considered equally important as everyone has an impact on your life and it allows you to keep your virtue while not losing the common touch. By treating everyone equal, no one can hurt you more. At the same time, you can respect them all above all. Treating all men equal will make you real man. In this way, sixth question is like what should be our attitude towards people of different strata and classes? What should be the attitude? Our attitude towards the people, different strata and classes should be treat everyone equal. like if person is rich, you are behaving with very gently, and if any person is poor, you are behaving very rudely. Is not actual the personality you should deliver. You should neither treat anyone low nor too much. Everyone should be equal in your eyes. It is only then that we can keep our virtue and not lose the common touch. Next one is like, what according to Rudyard Kipling is the highest quality that makes a man true human being? Answer is like, according to Rudyard Kipling, when you can feel the unforgiving minute and 60 seconds worth of distance run, then it would make a man virtue human being. It means to make good use of every seconds without wasting on unimportant things. Then we will move to the next question, like identify the figures of speech used from those given in the brackets. Figure of speech like simile, repetition, antithesis, personification, metaphor, alliteration, and apostrophe. First is given like, if you can keep your head when all about are losing theirs. Here like two different condition, like keep your head and losing others' head, losing their heads are given an opposite reaction. That is why here figure of speech given is like antithesis. Next one is, if you can meet with trumps and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. Like if you can meet with Trump and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, it is like a alliteration. Here the word like t are mostly used, like disaster, treat, impostors, like same in this way. So this is the figure of speech called as alliteration. And yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. Answer is like repetition. Another is given with worn out tools. Answer is metaphor and alliteration. The next question is given like, write a letter to your parents thanking them for advising you. When you were in confused state of mind, cover up the following points in the body of the letter, like your problem and confusion, the advice of your parents, how would you follow their advice, then how the problem got solved, your deep gratitude for them are the important points. Then answer you can write like way, 205 Shiv Chawl, SV Road, Santa Cruz West, Mumbai, 40054, 8th October 2020. Next one you can write like, dear mother and father, I hope both of you are doing well. Today I wanted to write you to let you know about something that has been on my mind for a while. Do you remember when I was having problems with my friends, as I felt they were talking behind my back? I was really sad and felt that my friends had betrayed me. However, during those times when I confided in you both about my problem, you advised me. Here the boy is telling about his difficult situation and how their father and mother help him in that situation. Not to let things get me down and instead to have an open and frank discussion with my friends, you advised me to sit with them and let them know how I felt about their action. You will be really happy to know that after thinking a while, I decided to follow your advice and talk to my friends. I called them. We sat one evening where I told them about how I felt betrayed by my closet friend. I was really happy that my friends understood my emotions and immediately apologized to me. They said they would never do such things again. They meant no harm. They were just having fun. They felt bad that their action had hurt me, and we were able to overcome all our problems by taking to my friends openly. I was able to rekindle our friendship, and we are good friends again. I want to thank you both from the bottom of my heart. Your advice is always was the best thing for me, and I was able to get back to my normal life. with great friends. I miss you both lot. Cannot wait to see you again during my holidays. Please do take care of yourself. I will be with you soon. Your loving son, Gopal. In this way, you can also write your letter for your father or mother or your parents for helping you in your difficult situation, and you can also state your difficult situation in that letter also. Here we will see the next 10th question. Draft a speech to be given during the farewell for standard 10th on the topic changes I would like in school education of our state. Steps are given like greeting and salutation, self introduction and introduction of the topic, a catchy thought episode, news, etc. to start with, 2 to 3 changes that suggest with their reason, conclusion, and thank you for greeting. Like see, respected principal teachers and my dear friends, my name is Gopal and it gives me a great pleasure to stand in front of you today. On this occasion of farewell for standard 10 students, I would like to take the opportunity to talk to you about possible changes I would like to see in our state school education. They say, give the man and a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach the man to you fish, you feed him a lifetime. That proverb is extremely apt for our topic. See, I will give you, I had already told you in the one video, like if you like reading the question and answer reading and mugging the knowledge, you can answer only one question. But if you try to make sentence by yourself, rather you will not get marks very good like previous, but after some time you can give any question answer, like any question teacher will ask. So that I will recommend you, do not like mugging up the knowledge. You should understand the knowledge and construct the development of sentence. Do you, if you had any problems in spelling correction or misspelled words or sentence correction, you can just go our fun way, have fun and learn with fun English series. In that I had stated so many apps, that apps will help you to enhance your vocabulary, your pronunciation skill, your reading capacity and all the things. I cannot state it that all in this video, okay, that will harm my video's length in this video. On hand today, ideally we all, including the student as well as the teacher, want to ensure that each and every child passing out from our school is able to stand on their 2 feet, is able to face the world outside with confidence and skill. At the moment of our curriculum focuses too much on theory and reading, I would like to see these changes to more practical learning that includes what? That includes hands-on experience with various activities. What this will do or is help us learn the reality of our job in hand. We would be able to actually do task ourselves than depends upon elders or other experienced people to help us out. You should do your work by yourself. Firstly, you will get fail, but you will understand after some time. The other change that is related to what I have been talking about, a skill-based teaching method. We need to learn various skills that can be applied in the real world. Skill-based teaching will make every student job ready. Companies will not have to waste time on the training and induction process. Also, it will help us better prepare for our college and further studies. With skill and practical training along with current reading and theory, we would have a whole holistic education that will better prepare us for facing the world. Our state has already taken some excellent and valuable steps us to create a wonderful education system. With implementation of skill based on training at school level itself, our education system will go to whole new level. Now we will see another question like, I want to thank each and every one of you here today who have listened to me so patiently. I want to thank you, our respected principal and our beloved teachers, and who have been a wonderful guide to all of us students over the years. As we bid farewell to our school, we shall always remember you with fond of memories, and you remember what you have taught us during our important development years in school. Thank you once again. I wish all of your here all the success in life. Then the next one question is given as project. The project is given like Rudyard Kipling work is known to all of us. You know very well. Write at least 5 poems of the Kipling in your notebook and submit it to your teacher. You have to write that 5 poems. You can take help of your school library or search those poems on internet. Just you can go on Google Chrome, just type this poem's name by Rudyard Kipling and you will get that poem. You have to write that poem in your notebook and you have to show that notebook to your teacher. The White Man's Burden, Mandalay, then The Gods of the Copybook Heading, The Ballad of East and West, My Boy Jack, Recessional. Now see, Rudyard Kipling books entitled The Jungle Book is worldwide famous. Its theme and setting of the story attracts the readers from the beginning. Write a book review of Kipling book The Jungle Book in 100 or 150 words. You have to write this book in 100 or 150 words. The answer like The Jungle Book written by renowned author Rudyard Kipling is children book that is appreciated by both kids as well as adults. Then what happened? The book was first published in 1894 and has also been adapted into movies. The story of Jungle Book is based on India and revolves around a child named Mowgli who was lost in the jungle and raised by wolves. As he grows in the jungle and sees the animals as his family, he is also hunted by an evil tiger named Sher Khan. In his journey, Mowgli meets his two best friends, Bagheera, the Black Panther, and Baloo the Bear. The Jungle Book has lots of fun character and will appeal to children of all ages. It is a story full of adventure and emotions, with Mowgli coming to terms with him being a human and his relation with his family, the animal kingdom. Then we will move to the language study section. It is so important for you because you can get easily or you can grab easily marks from this language study session. See, question is given like if clause conditional clause is given like look at the following sentences. You have given the sentences. First is given like if I practice hard I shall win the game. Second is if you buy a new car it will cost you a lot of money. Then next is given like each of those sentences has two clauses. In these sentences we have two clauses. One clause is like main clause and another clause we called as subordinate clause. Main clause is that clause which has its own meaning, and subordinate clause for completion of its meaning it depends on main clause. If I practiced hard is called subordinate clause and I shall win the game is the main clause. See, I shall win the game. And for complete meaning if I practiced hard and I shall win the game, subordinate clause is dependent on main clause. Here the subordinate clause indicates possibility like if I practiced hard or like would. The tense of subordinate clause depends on the main clause. Subordinate clause depends on main clause like simple present, then subordinate clause will be simple future. If the subordinate clause is given in simple past, then main clause will be would plus base plus form of the verb. And if it will be in past perfect subordinate clause, then would plus have plus past participle is given in the way. Like see, complete the following sentences. First is given, if I like it, what will you do? I will buy it for my birthday. If it rains, we will have a holiday. If you reached on time, you should catch the train. You would catch the train. If she had obeyed her parents, she would have been fine. In this way. Question number 2 is given as pick out lines that contains the following figure of speech. First line is given antithesis is called as opposite ideas. Answer is if you can keep your head when all about losing theirs is an antithesis like opposite idea. Next one is personification. What is meant by personification? If you can meet Trump and disaster and treat those two imposters just as the same is like a personification. Then we will move to the next one. You have to write repetition figure of speech like and yet don't look too good nor took too wise nor talk too wise. Too good, too wise is like repetition of the word too in this poem. That's why this stanza is of repetition figure of speech. Next one is metaphor like and stoop and build up with worn out tools is like metaphor contained in that. In this way, today we have completed our if poem workshop session also. This is so interesting and you understand all the things regarding this poem. I hope so. You should write your feeling like do you understand all the workshop and do you do this workshop by your own for the next time, or if you don't understand anything you can just revise the video again and again. After some time you will get every questions answer, how to try to answer the questions like what are the figure of speech, how you will write the letter for showing your gratitude, drafting a speech for like public speaking skill is required, and collection of the poem like language study on the basis of the completion of sentence using if word and so like. In this way we have completed this session. We will meet in our next video. See you soon. Bye.